On today's episode, we're answering the question, no, we're not, because I'm on the wrong damn
Um,
outline.
I love the income number for sure. It's a great goal. However, for many entrepreneurs, the income goal isn't enough. And frankly, most of us didn't get into business for money. We didn't. We got into business because we had a passion or we had a mission. I call it the itch that you can't scratch around like, why, what am I supposed to be doing here on the planet? And how do I step into it more? So I think revenue and we can talk a little bit about revenue tracking is a big deal. However, what goes a level above that and is, I think, even more important is, what is your why? What is the reason that you want to generate money? I just had a conversation yesterday with a woman who called me, and she said, she's a real estate broker, but she does art. She does really beautiful fine art and poetry. And she said, I'm not selling any of my fine art and poetry, and I don't know why I'm not selling it. And I want to leave my real estate job by January. And I said, well, what is your why for selling your art? And she's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a starving artist. And I said, no, no, no. You're actually not a starving artist. You're a highly successful woman in real estate who happens to have a hobby of doing art. And I said, so we need to create because for her, she didn't have to sell her art. She wouldn't ever need to sell it. And she didn't have a why for why she needed to sell it and make the money that she wanted to make. So we created a why for her, which was for her, she decided that she wanted to create a philanthropy and a cause, and that she was going to sell a piece of artwork every month to give to that cause. And all of a sudden, she was like, oh, now I can start asking for money for my work. Ultimately, at the end of the day, asking for money, looking at your numbers, it's not comfortable. Even if you like it, even if you're an accountant or a bookkeeper, it's still not comfortable because it's a judgment, right? Your numbers show how you're doing, and whether you take it as a judgment is up to you. But ultimately, it's a little like going to the doctor, right? And you go to the doctor and you get on the scale. And if you haven't been doing anything about your health and you take all the blood work, you're going to get a result back that you don't like, right? If you haven't been eating healthy, if you haven't been, like exercising, the doctor is going to give you a whole bunch of things that you need to be doing. It's the same thing with your numbers. Like, it's not comfortable because it's a checkup and the numbers show the health of your business. However, it gets a lot more comfortable when you start to understand that there's a reason I'm doing the checkup, right? There's a reason the numbers matter. It's like when people often.
Oh, you might have to go back because your audio cut out. So go back to there's a reason.
I think it cut out because something's wrong with this mic. Shoot, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go. If you just hold for one moment, I'm gonna go get. So going to the doctor, so doing your numbers, it's like going to the doctor, and it's like getting a checkup. But the beauty of it is that when people, for example, when people are about to have a baby, they get healthier, like by very nature, because all of a sudden they have a reason for being healthy, right? Or maybe when you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you, oh, you've got, if you don't fix X, Y, Z, if you don't lose weight, you're going to have to go on prescription medication. All of a sudden, people start getting healthier. In your business, if you don't have a strong why for why you want to make money and total clarity, it will never become easier to make money. And when I say a strong why, I don't mean something vague and esoteric. I don't mean like, I want to save the children, or I want to have, create a legacy. Like, all of that is fantastic, but it won't get you to call someone when you're avoiding calling them. What I mean by a strong why is, I want to make $200,000 because I want to put $50,000 into savings. I want to put $20,000 into my child's college fund. And then I want to put the rest back into the business so I can grow it. And I want to make $200,000 by December 31st, 2022. Right? Whatever you're looking at. That is the level of specificity, is how much do you want to make? Why do you want to make it? Where is the money going to go to? So that you can really look at not just your revenue number, but in general, what is driving you towards that revenue money number, remembering that money loves a place to land. It loves specificity and it loves a place to land. So if it knows and you know this money is landing to buy my XYZ thing, it makes it a lot easier for you to have the courage to do the actions that you need to do to generate it.
We've talked a lot about why you should build your list, your email list.